Hello. They made my game into a job. No, other way round. They made my job into a game. So that's what we're doing today. Because, I've got a day off. So obviously I'm going to do basically my job. Anyway, I've played a little bit of this before just to see what it was like. To get the hang of it a bit. It's a free game from Keymailers. Thank you very much to them and to the devs for giving me a key. It's available on Steam, I believe, as of now. So yeah, I'm going to start from scratch again. But I played through the first few levels just to see what it's all about. There's no music. I feel like there should be music. Whoa, new dude. Welcome to Bro Court. Want me to show you the ropes? Kidding! You've got quite the rep. That means reputation. Stick around and I'll teach you rad stuff like that. Just remember, what happens in accounting stays in accounting. Capiche? I'm not an accountant. But, oh, there we go. I need a business card. Junior accounting assistant. Yeah. Where did it go? So, Suzaki. Suzaki, is it? I'll just call you new guy. I like to have 4 people under me. Oh, I have like 4 people under me. You can't expect me to remember all those names. These numbers don't add up and it's giving me a headache. Last cell is supposed to be 14. Let's see if all you're cracked up to be, new guy. So we need to make that cell 14. This looks good to me. I don't know, maybe some colours would do the trick. Hey, Clippy. So, we've got these 2 numbers that we can put in these 2 cells. This cell is A1 times B1. This cell is A2 times B2. And this cell is those 2 added together. And we need to get the answer to be 14. So... we need to work out how to do that. So if we do 2 times 4, that would be 8. And if we do 3 times 2, that would be 6. And they add together to be 14. I mean, this is basically my job. It's what I do for a living. I put numbers in spreadsheets. What? Honestly, I was expecting you to fail so I could fire you and get some hot broad under me instead. Dude, I am a hot broad. Screw you. This is impressive. I could use someone like you. Thanks. Here's the deal. With a business mind like mine, on whatever geek thing you've got going on, we could go places. I do have a geek thing going on. First, I need to find out if I can trust you. Are you cool? Heck yes! Awesome. Now that you sworn secrecy, there's something I need you to do. I mean, my friend Greg was doing some business on my computer and caught a couple of viruses. Can you use your nerd powers to get rid of them? I mean, this is also very much like my job when the boss is like, can you help me with this spreadsheet thing, please? And also, this is so 90s. So many pop-ups. I've never seen someone hack the mainframe so fast. You've got the stuff. So, stop looking at dirty web pages and get to work. The company is bleeding money. The end sum should be 9, or there will be no bonuses for me. I mean us. Typo. See if you can jazz those numbers a bit. Okay, so... we're doing that minus that, and then adding them together. And we want the end number to be 9. So if we do... So I'm getting distracted by birds outside my window. What if we do... Shove 10s in there. And then we do -7 from one of them and -4 from the other. Yeah! Removing those sick days seems to have done the trick. Ka-ching! For me at least. Don't worry, keep this up and you'll get yours. Thanks! You've been burning the midnight oil, don't think I haven't noticed, so I've arranged for you to be compensated. Pizza for both of us! Yay! Wow, someone is hungry. Okay, back to work. Seems like you've eaten most of the pizza. Don't you have food at home? No worries, I'll just deduct it from your salary. What? Hidden folder. Do not open. Seems like you can be trusted, so here's a more serious task. The lower floors are highly inefficient. Their numbers should have resulted in 300. Get cracking and straighten those sheets. The music's so good. Right, so that needs to be 300. That is all the cells added together. So all the cells added together needs to be 300, but I can, and the only one I can change is that one. So at the moment it's 250, so if I make that one... Want to hear some racist jokes the boss told me? Not really! Wow, getting rid of half the accounting department seemed to do the trick. I would never have thought of that. Thanks, partner in crime. Metaphorically. Thanks. Wow, who would have thought that we could save so much money from firing half of our employees? The investors see me as the chosen one. I guess you're one of the reasons why. Just keep that to yourself, okay? You've made me so much money that you've earned yourself a reward. A business card upgrade! Oh, I put my name twice. You've got a knack for numbers, but you're not one for style, so let me guide you through this process. Eggshell white makes those creative accounting numbers look clean and legitimate. Manila yellow is the perfect distraction from those well-hidden files. Old lace is a bit boring and on the conservative side, so it should fit you well. Antique white gives your documents that aged, trustworthy look, no matter how fresh the ink. Ivory paper, where the shady deals look just a bit more elegant. Eggshell white makes those creative accounting numbers look clean and legitimate. Right, we've been through them all. I'm going to go antique white. Great choice. Now that I'm helping you with the social and economic status, it's time to hit those cells I'm out of office and my expense reports don't make sense in the traditional sense. Final expenditure should be exactly 10,000 or I'm screwed. Take a pass on this before I submit them to corporate. Okay, so we can change those two numbers. We've got that one is the sum of that row and that's sum of that column. Okay. And we need that to be 10,000. So... booming! I mean, you're not wrong. We're going to need to double something. And we're going to need to add... Maybe we need to double base, isn't it? No. If we add that... Or, what if we make that 2 times that? Just listen to your instincts and then do the complete opposite. Okay, sure. Yeah. Nice. Seems like both you and me realise how real biz is conducted. That's some serious nerd magic right there, shuffling those vacation business expenses. Hell yeah. Thanks. I was busy representing last night. Be a bro and help me with the cleanup. You've got one of those organised minds. Just print the spreadsheets and you'll have great fun. Okay, that probably shouldn't be there. Oh, I actually need that one. Fish has seen stuff you wouldn't believe. Strippers can't seem to keep their bra on around me. My head hurts. How's things back at the office? Enough small talk. There was a budget breach last night. I don't remember the details, but the last cell should clearly be -1 or we're both in big trouble. Fix, please. Okay, so you are that one. No, C1 minus C2. So you're that minus that. You are that plus that. You are that minus that. And we need the whole thing to be -1. No, B2 minus A2. So you're that -7. Okay, so that needs to be 6. Some people think I talk too much. Do you think I talk too much? Hello? So we need that to be 6. So A1 plus B1. So we need those two added together to be 6. And that one is that minus that. So what if we put 5 there and then we put three there? No, I did that wrong. 4 there and 3 there. It's okay to make mistakes. Oh, he went away. Brilliant job hiding all that nose candy expenditure into the spreadsheets. Corporate has been strict on that lately. But go with the program. It's the 90s. I need to look cool in front of my clients. You won't believe this. I've been invited to Bossman's yacht. A life-changing event for both of us. But I need to bring a snazzy PowerPoint, so get on it. Okay. Start with the most important, a killer background. Ooh. Oh, that one's quite cool. Beautiful. We need some inspiring text that makes me look real smartly. Innovation is in our DNA. Driven by passion. Innovation is in our DNA. Driven by passion and purpose. Bringing success through collaboration. Now, zoom and rotate. Yeah. Magical. That's a wrap. This presentation looks nothing short of incredible. Once in a generation, a talent this rare emerges, gifted in both the technical and the visual arts. I am pretty amazing at my job. Hot damn, the warehouse is giving us trouble again. As usual, their numbers are way off. The correct number should be 16. Quick, do a polish before our annual report. Okay, so we need to make that 16. That is C2 plus B1 minus A2. So that plus that minus that needs to be 16. So we need to get to 5 somehow. You're kind of slow. We'll get along well. If anyone's got any ideas, by the way, feel free to chip in. What was the formula again? C2 plus B1 minus A2. So... yeah, and then we just need 3 more. But I need to do ref plus ref. Ooh. Here, I could do 7 times 1, right? No, that's 18. That's too many. This is harder than my job. Because I've only got so many lives. No one knows how many times I'm getting stuff wrong in my actual job. Can I clear them somehow? No. I can. Okay. Right. Start again. What if we do 10? The quick way to fall asleep is counting sheets. Too bad it's my job. Yeah. Could I do... No, I can't take a nothing. I could use the numbers I've already got. I suppose. Do you need to start off with a big number? Have I got a way to get to 8? Yes, I have got a way to get to 8. Ha 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 ha. Exemplary. Those missing warehouse employees are not our concern anymore. You're a sweet, sweet angel for making them disappear in the reports. Thanks. Yo! Guess who's suddenly the golden boy upstairs? That's right, this guy. Bossman thinks I'm some kind of tech prodigy after that PowerPoint you made. It was an excellent PowerPoint. He called me a visionary and then dumped a lot of additional work on me. It really feels like he's taking advantage of me, so could you take that workload off my shoulders? The fax is jammed. Try hitting the green button, or maybe it was yellow. I feel like we need to plug it in. Seriously, the cord? I thought it was a wireless model. Facts of life. Good news! Our guy at the Gov just faxed. No audit this quarter. That means we can boost up the final number to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 1 million! Without raising the alarm. Get on it. Okay. So what have we got at the moment? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need another 25,000. So that is just B1. That's that one. And we want those two added together. So I need something added to... So I need to make 250,000 from those. Do androids dream in electric sheets? I do not know. And then 5 times that? Yes! Well, well, look, you didn't get us audited. That's some top-tier number fudging, kid. If the IRS comes sniffing, I'll just blame it on Greg again. He's my best friend, but total asshole. I've been thinking, are you really giving 110% out there? Because I'm stepping down to a well-deserved 90% for a while. And as a math nerd, you know things won't add up unless you do your part. That is true. My goal is to make you run at 200% efficiency. Right, now we've got 3 initiatives running, but I feel we can step it up a bit. Our foreign aid program is not bringing in any ROI. The good news is, I think we can get away with skimming 15,000 from it. So you mean that needs to be 15,000? That's A1 times B1, so that's those two numbers multiplied together. A1 times B1 needs to be 15,000. And I've got 2 times something and 6 times something. So... I'm not even doing maths, I'm just trying stuff out now. That's way too big. That is not big enough. No, it's too big. We need half of that. Oh. 15,000. Ah. Okay. I just need an extra 0 there. Nice. Yes, now that's what I call initiative overload. With numbers like that, we'll be scaling faster than anyone can yell Ponzi. Keep printing progress. Thanks. Oh. Corpy is refusing to cooperate. I hadn't got this far when I was playing it to see what the game was like earlier. Corpy is refusing to cooperate, and we need these transactions validated. Guide him into the boxes. Him, her, it. Oh. That's you. Oh, God. What? How? I don't know how. How am I guiding you? Whoops. Like, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how. Whoops. That just closed the game. Yeah, we want full screen, please. Thank you. Oh. Well, we skipped that then. The current formulas are generating insane Christmas bonuses for the staff, like not incentivizing overtime levels. We can't have that. Final sell should say 36, so it looks like they owe us instead. Okay, so that is C1 times C2. So we want 6 times 6? Or, yes, I've been in the shit. Spent the best part of 91 saving in Minesweeper. The horror. So we need that to be 36. Okay, so what we could do is that. And then could I not just do that? And that? You just turned those ho-ho horrible bonuses into straight-up employee debts. Absolutely evil, I'm proud. Son's getting laid off this year. Thanks. Christmas is right around the corner and it's time to show appreciation for my family. Luckily, I found this webpage where you can get it all done in one go. Okay, so what do you want me to do? Just buy everything? Merry Christmas. Sure. I may have accidentally filed my entire Christmas shopping spree under logistics, which kind of makes sense as they had to send it across half the globe. Could you get the number back to 1 so everything looks legit-ish? Okay. Oh my word, this is complicated. Right. So that is minus C2 minus 5. That's C1 times 2. So that's... So, hang on. We need that to be... We need that to be 1. So we need that to be minus 6. So we need that to be minus 3. So we need that to be minus 4. So we need that to be minus 2. So we need that to be minus 12. So we need that to be 8. Ha ha ha! Phew, from shopping spree to spreadsheet serenity. You've got a real gift for making logistics. I mean, literally anything. I owe you. I mean, not literally, but you know. Thanks. Happy holidays, team. What a year it's been. I guess some words would be in order to keep you motivated for the next one. I want to give a special shout out to you with the glasses and the other guy without the glasses. Great job, both of you. And always remember, burnout simply means you're on fire, so let's keep that fire burning. Anyways, let's huddle up for the holiday snap. Get my A players in there. I mean, sure. I said A players, so if you there could step out of the frame, yeah, and you. Well, oh, are you still around? I thought I let you go last year. My bad. Hey, Linda, do us a favour and step out of frame too. Don't worry, you ain't getting fired like those other guys. It's just for aesthetic reasons. Perfection. It's been a mix-up. I let the 3 top guys in the office go. Never order by descending. Well, the good news are you're no longer my number 4 guy, and we've got a lot of liberated office supplies to liquidate. So in that new position by making the last sell into 670. Let's turn those staplers into stacks, yeah? Okay, so we need to turn... You are not the gift that keeps on giving. We need to turn you into 670, and you're that minus that. That we can't change. So 1,000 minus 230. So all those added together need to be 230. I feel like we're going to need both of those. Now I just need to make 200. Well, I can do that with that times 5 and another that times 5, right? 330 I need. I'm so clever. Start again. That's not going to do it, but that might get us part of the way there. No. This one shouldn't be that hard. Surely. Surely this one shouldn't be that hard. I need to make 200. How? It doesn't like recursive formulae. Then I'm 10 short. Hello? Nice. Woof, those top dogs and their supplies are history. And you? You're climbing that greasy ladder like a pro. Let's keep turning pink slips into green stacks, baby. Well, thank you. Ugh, my head. Is that toner on my... Never mind. Just don't look in the tray. Look, kid, I've been where you are. Confused, overworked. Are they your boobs? Or your bum? Confused, overworked, mysteriously sticky after the Christmas party. Just hang in there and do what the boss says. Then one day you might find yourself in my position. Alright, Christmas is over. It's new fiscal year, and if you forgot to file complaints before December 31st, legal tells me we're in the clear. Speaking of, we need to correct that minor PR mishap. We're going to change our company structure, but it turns out it's way cheaper to change the optics. So we're doing our annual rebrand. New logo, new slogan, practically a clean slate. Ooh, nice. Thanks to your financial insight, we've cut the subscription to that expensive designer software. There's nothing you can't do in Paint these days anyway, so let's give it a go. Ooh. Oh, no, okay, I can just... I don't know what I'm doing. I think we all know what's coming, right? Beautiful. Done. I bought one of those fancy silicon graphics things, thinking it was pictures of... Oh, never mind. It looks very expensive on the invoice. Shave off a few bucks, so it only shows 256. Okay. Oh my god, we need two things to multiply to 256. This is hard maths. That's why we have spreadsheets, to do the actual arithmetic. I just do the formulas. I don't do the numbers. The spreadsheet does the numbers. Ugh. Right, so A1 times B1 times A2. So we don't care about B2. So that times that needs to make 256. I'm just going to shove some numbers in, see what happens. Nowhere near. Cool. Love some recursion. Ah. I mean, probably I could know that 4 cubed is 256. No, it's not 4 cubed, is it? Is it? 16 times 16. 16 squared. 4 to the 4. Okay, so maybe I was wrong about the internet being a fad. I guess I shouldn't have invested all that money in a company BBS. Anyways, the board has decided we need a homepage. Do your magic, give it some bells and whistles, and make sure it pops. Okay, new background. Show that we're fresh. Explosions are cool. Yeah. The internet does love cats. Yes. If this site doesn't scream trustfulness right in your goddamn face, I don't know what does. Where's my logo? It does. Right. Turns out some asshole spent all of last year's budget. Wonder who? Well, no time for self-reflection. Shift some funds from the future to cover the gap. Final number should be 10. Also, congrats, you're finally employed, technically. Last contract was total BS, but keep that to yourself. Okay, so we need that to be positive 10. So we need that to be 20. So we need that to be 20. That's that times 0.002. So we need that to be... We need that to be 20. I'm going to get my calculator out because my poor brain. 20 divided by 0.002. So we need that to be 10,000. And that's just 10. So if I do... No. Yes! Just keep timesing by 10 until you get the number you want. Damn, you reached into Nexu's wallet like it was your own. This is exactly like heavy drinking. Stealing happiness from tomorrow. I love it. We've invented a financial time machine. There was an accident last week involving a couple of office chairs that ended up in the emergency room. It could have happened to anyone, but of course I got the blame. I need you to compose a well-thought-of email to HR. Cool, I can do that. Start off with the intro. We could either connect with the person behind the role or maybe play it professional. Play professional. Keep it straight. To whom it might, for whatever goddamn reason, concern. Perfect. Okay, then we need to address the actual issue. Keep it neutral and simple. At Brocorp, we are of course a family, and in families, a little horseplay amongst the kids is just natural. I suppose we should argue that they really shouldn't push this further. Downplay the importance. I hope with this allegory that you understand how what might look like a insert incident was actually just insert reference to kids' game. As with all formal letters, we need to wrap up with an appropriate ending. It's business mail after all. Dear fuckers. Perfect. Who knew you had such a way with words? There's no chance this will be a problem for us down the road. No problem. Those astronomical legal expenses? Well, maybe you should have stopped me from flirting with the secretary. Real smooth. Now hide the damages deep in the sheets. We need the final number to be 5537. I'm getting my calculator out again preemptively. Calculator, thank you. You sit there. Right. 5537. And you are that one minus that one. Okay. And I can time stuff together or I can add stuff. And I need 5537. I've got negative. So I can add instead of minusing. That's good. So 5537 minus 5504. The 5504 is going to be vital. It's 33. Can I get to 33 with those numbers? Not easily. The math whiz and the wingman. Way to go, wingman. Does that make you the maths whiz then? What's 7 times 13? Just out of interest. It's 91. I don't know how that helps me. So this won't get as close, will it? Oh, and I need to either add something to that or times by that. Wait, what if I do that? And then what if I do... That gets us one off. No, it doesn't. 5537 is what we want. Gets us 9 off. So that'll do it, right? Yes! We just made them legally cross-eyed with that misdirect. Good luck finding any trace of sexism in the sheets now, bitches! I've got no idea how many of the... I guess this is how many levels there are? Turns out no actual work is being done in the daily lunch break. Let's get those hours back by bumping the last number to 2. Fire up the spreadsheet, preferably during your lunch hour, or lunch minutes as they're technically called. So we want C1 minus C2 to be 1. And all I've got is multiplying. No, I want it to be 2. So I need this number to be 2 more than this number. Oh, so I can do 6 and 8, right? That felt a lot easier than a lot of the others. Turns out there's no such thing as a free lunch. Except for us, obviously. Let's hit toilet breaks next. Ooh, listen, we've got a situation. My son is applying for the junior analyst spot, and under no circumstances can he get hired. Don't get me wrong, he's overqualified, but I can't have him snooping around here. Be a sport and tweak his application to make him look just slightly incompetent. Why do you want to work in finance? I've always been interested in how markets move and how data drives decisions. I want to be part of a fast-paced environment where I can learn and grow. And great, I should never let him watch Wall Street with me. Let's make him a try-hard overachiever. I've been fascinated since finance since childhood. While other kids played, I was tracking market trends in the newspaper. What's your greatest strength? I'm analytical and detail-oriented. I like breaking down complex information to find patterns and opportunities. So he likes numbers. Are you sure this isn't your son? Humble brag. I have a unique ability to spot inefficiencies that others overlook. It's just something that comes naturally to me. Scribe time became a challenge. During my studies, I worked on a group project where we had to analyse real market data. When our initial approach didn't work, I took the lead in restructuring our model, which improved our accuracy significantly. School projects when I was his age, I was learning actual life lessons. Get ready for one, son. Overshare personal drama. One time, I had to finish a huge assignment while dealing with a nasty breakup, but I powered through. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I hope to have developed strong financial expertise and be in a role where I can take on more responsibility, whether in investment analysis or portfolio management. I'm going to go unmotivated. In 5 years, I'll probably be doing the same thing, just showing up and collecting a paycheck. Flawless. Just enough to make sure he never gets a call back, but not enough for my wife to start asking questions. Sign it with your name and I'm totally off the hook. I've won up some rather untraditional expenses. Could you figure the best place to put them? Emotional Success Institute. That's professional development, surely. Sun God's Tanning and Lifestyle. That's going to be, I'm going to say representation. A firm's image is only as sharp as its people. Hell yeah. The Velvet Dividend. That's R&D. Definitely. Got to study how the 1% spend. Precisely. Prestige books and office supplies. Finance for dummies. I mean, that's professional development. Every great investor refines their fundamentals. Yes. Steak, lies, and videotape. That's R&D. Had to test market preferences for premium dining experience. Turns out success tastes like Wagyu and Dom. Just porn, don't look. Last year in review. You know the drill. Confuse the hell out of the IRS. They never get past the buzzwords and fake charts. Only thing they'll notice is the last number, so make sure it's 69. Smoke, mirrors, spreadsheets. Okay, so that's just those two added together. So just everything added together needs to make 69. So can we not just do that? Incredible. This report's a masterpiece of meaningless and baffling figures. You've confused me and I wrote the damn thing. iOS doesn't stand a chance. Thanks. You screwed up. They're going through our books. Quick, mark these sensitive documents with a black marker. We don't need where the incident took place. Together with his co-workers, let's not have that. Let's just not have any of that. Let's just say the job was done. What do you mean we're in the clear? I need to get rid of this. Perfect. Joseph Jr. was present at the convention on April 4th last year. Together with his co-workers, he did something. Job was done. Later that week, B Jr. was reportedly pre-authorising the venue. Perfect. All in a day's work. Last year review again, but this time let's make the numbers a bit more credible since they actually seem to be reading it. Final sell should land on 100. It's a perfectly non-suspicious number, just what we need here. Okay. So that's those two added together. That's just 28. And that's that one. And that's just 4. Oh. What? So I need something added to 28 makes 100. What? Why? That seems a bit... I mean, all I can do is like multiply and stuff. Right, calculator. So I need 72. That needs to be 72. What's 72 divided by 6? 12. So if I can get to 12, I can get to 12. If I do that, and then that, and then 6 times that. Nice. Mwah! That number is boring in the best way. Perfectly forgettable. Just like the new guy I just hired, who kind of looks like you... oh, never mind. The IRS are leaving! They're actually leaving! Holy crap, dude. We dodged a tax-shaped missile right there. I thought we were toast when they asked for the real ledgers. Good thing we had those creative backups. Anyway, let's never speak of this again. Burn the fake receipts and act normal. A wise man once said, time is money. Let's turn that theory into practice. Reset those clocks to 6 AM so we can pull off a double shift today, which, by the way, is my day off. What? That worked wonders. However, all those work hours suddenly don't add up in the timesheets. Make them go away. Final number should be 22. Clean sheet, clean conscience, sort of. Okay. So I just need 2 numbers that add together to 22. And I can only add 3 to stuff. Sure. Can I make that add up to 22 somehow? I can. Timesheet spotless. Hours vanished. Nobody saw anything. That's some proper spreadsheet sorcery. Now go take a well-earned 10-minute unpaid break. Thanks. Look at them. Totally passed out at their desks. This is actually a blessing in disguise. They won't need to spend time in traffic before returning tomorrow, which technically is today. Let's Groundhog Day the fuck out of them, if I understood that movie correctly. I don't know what happened. Morale is dropping, even though profits are increasing. I brought a few of my buddies in to help with the situation. That's Tony. He handles liquid assets. Also, the harder stuff. Just avoid eye contact, and physical contact, and contact lenses. He hates those. Looks like the all-nighters have left you running on empty, kid. Lucky for you, Tony's got the ticket to get you back in the fast lane. Yeah, sure. Why not? What, you took all of it? Tony's not happy, but we'll find a way to pay him back. You've got to work 3 times as hard, but that shouldn't be a problem with the charge you just sniffed up. Tony hooked me up with some local business to add to my revenue. Inspired by you, I decided to dip into the product last night and do some creative accounting. Now it's all over the place. Final sell should say 10,000, or we can round our total number of functioning kneecaps down to 0. Okay, so we need to get that to 10,000. So we need to get that to 100, because that's those two multiplied together. That's just 98. That's just 100. Okay. I've only got a -2. So I need to turn that into... Do I? Wait, no. Why don't I just do... Nice. Superb. We're in the clear. If you've gotten any threats from unknown numbers, you can safely ignore them now. I had to give them your business card as I was all out of mine. By the way, if any strippers call, tell them there was a mix-up and give them my number. Yo, you've been killing it lately. Loyal, dependable, barely questioned anything. That's rare in this biz. So I got you something. A little token of my appreciation. A shark, my spirit animal. It was on sale, only 6 grand. Can't believe people just sell those. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, it needs water. Probably food. Preferably live. Enjoy. Thanks. You've given me 1. Remember that $6,000 shark I got you? Yeah, well, turns out gifting exotic predators isn't exactly deductible. We need to bury it deep in the budget. Final number should be 4. Let's just say it's executive aquatic morale equipment. Hey. I just need everything to be... Why is that way easier than the earlier levels? Shark? What shark? All I see is a highly motivational aquatic asset. You vanished that beast harder than the 3rd act of Jaws. Bravo, Spreadsheet Spielberg. Guess what? I'm going to spend that 6,000 on. If anybody calls, tell them I'm with Tony. I feel like that's our boss. Shark attack in Midtown. Chaos erupts as political storm broke core HQ, only to be met by a literal shark in the bathroom. Executive arrested after wild shootout, shirtless, screaming, and allegedly 2 cokes up to die. NYPD calls it the weirdest Tuesday of their lives. Shark currently in custody, no lawyers present. Listen, new guy, we're in the shit. Police allowed me only 1 phone call, which I spent on a phone sex line to take the edge off, and 1 lousy email. They're going through all our reports. Bottom line, final sell needs to be exactly minus 77,513, and I'm off the hook. If it ends up accidentally showing 250474, I'm going straight to county jail. Do not make it say that, or I'm not coming back. So I guess we can make it say that if we want to. Does this mean there's 2 endings to this game? If you're suffering from a floppy disk, there are remedies. If you have a floppy disk, indeed. Okay, so that's those 2 added together. That's just 500. That's just 13. Well, what? What's 77513 divided by 13? Is it divisible by 13? It is not. 77500 divided by 500. 155. So if I can get to 155, I can do that times that plus that. How are we getting to 155? Mm-hmm. What's 500 times 13? 6,500. Does that help us at all? So wait, if we're adding those two together, I actually need to get... I need to get to minus 78013. Ah, that's 6,001 times 13. So I need 6,001 times 13. How can I get 6,001? What's 13 squared? 169. Does that help me? Not really. I'm just gonna try some things. Ooh, that's a bit big. Is that getting us close? I feel like that's getting us close. That's getting us close. What did I do there? A1 minus B1. What if I do that? No, that's further away. That is close. What if for that one we do... It's further away. Whoops. Maybe it's easier to get to the other number. Maybe it's easier to get to that. A bit big. That's not bad. So, wait, maybe we can work backwards a bit. Just go away. Go away. I need to see the number. Go away. Thank you. So we've got minus 77513. From that we want to minus 500. No. Minus 77. So clear. Minus 77513. Minus 500. 78013 is what we want there. There. That's what I am doing. Clipping my dude. So that needs to be 78013 minus 78013. What if I do something like that and then that and then new. This one's hard, guys. Hmm. Seven eight oh one three. If we minus 78013. We'd need to add 13 from that to get 788. Does that divide by 13? It does divide by 13. Gives us 6,000. That's 12. Wait. We might be there. If I do that, times that. Right? And then I do... No, I'm not there. I need more cells. I need my whole spreadsheet, god damn it. But we're on the way there. I think. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe I need to be writing this down. Because if we start again, right, we need... Suddenly got very hard. This is like blueprints all over again now. Right, we need C2. We need to be... So, right, minus 77513 plus 500. Is that right? No, minus 500. That's 78013. If I divide that by 13, I'm getting 6001. So if that's 78013, that could be minus 78000 minus 13. So what if that is like that one? No. That is that one minus that one. Then I need this one to be 6000 or minus 6000. So that's 12. Wait. Something's happening in my brain. Something's happening in my brain. Something's happening in my brain. Is it? No, it isn't. It isn't. How do I get a 12? $13 times 500 is 6,500. Ooh, and then I can minus the 500. Right. So, if I do that, and then I do that. No, I want to do that the other way around because I need it to be negative. That. No. That. So I've got my minus 6,000. Then I need to times it by 13 and add 13. No. God damn it. Yes! Oh my god, that was hard. Well, look who just saved the boss from doing hard time. 250474, never heard of her. You buried it so deep they'll find the Ark of the Covenant and Amelia Earhart before they sniff out a trace of what I did. Drinks on the company card, and you don't have to worry about the expenses tonight. By the way, I need you to reconcile the company card expenses tomorrow, remind me. Yeah. This party? All you, baby. You kept me out of the slammer. No orange jumpsuit, no tearful press conference, no dropping soap. The board's calling it a miraculous audit reversal. I'm calling it Tuesday night with my favourite fall guy. I mean team player. Now, grab a drink, hit the dance floor, try not to think about how close we were to being corporate history. Cheers! So, can I... What are the achievements? I've missed loads. Oh, I need to, like, play for days in a row? What? Oh, conquering hard mode. Impossible mode. I mean, I'm not doing that. But can we... Oh, I'd have to start again. I was going to say, can we go back and try and get to the other number? But I guess I'd have to play through it all again. So that ain't happening. So I guess that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you again some other time. I will be playing something, probably Blueprints, Thursday night, if not before. So until then, bye bye.